Well, this is the weather station Beastoree kindly sent me, so let's open it up and see if I can work out how to assemble it. So, technical documentation in the left part, which is in Polish, so I'm not going to understand a word of it. And here's the weather station itself. This is the bottom section by the look of it. And this is the other bit. So let me see if I can work out how to assemble this now. Okay, so how I guess it works is that you have this bit elevated like that, and then this goes through here. I assume on the other side of this bit, like that. And then, yeah, the other side here, so you'll be able to see the direction. So if it's spinning, at least I assume that's how it works. Now, how easy it would be to read this bit, I don't know, because I thought that would have been the other way around, but I suppose you maybe look at it from below. Would this bit spin as well? Let me see if I've got some sort of pole I can actually put this on, if I can assemble it like it's meant to be assembled, because obviously this would be up there like this, so the wind actually blows it properly. Right, I've stuck it on a broom handle. Unfortunately there's not anywhere really higher than the fence I can mount it easily, but how I assume this is meant to work is that the wind spins this around. Obviously when the wind's spinning it, you can then look on the sort of compass bit that's underneath. I assume you'd have to put the compass in the right way though, and check the compass which way you're actually putting that down and match that up. So I won't bother with that now. I assume you'd normally look at it directly from beneath so you can see which way it is, but obviously you can see if it's an easterly sort of wind breeze or a southern breeze or whatever. Northeasterly breeze, something like that, depending on which direction it turns to. Now the bit in the centre that's flapping open, that will be the bit which will tell you the wind speed if we spin that round. So you can see. Obviously I assume that's meters a second or miles a second, something like that. And then that will show you, might have to put the camera on the other side of it, what the actual current speed of the wind is, so the direction it's coming in from and the speed. It's quite primitive, but obviously it does its job because that's a fairly easy thing you can demonstrate with something like this. So Beastoree was telling me it's actually meant to be used as well by sort of chemical warfare troops, and the idea would be that you can tell which direction the wind is blowing and the speed to calculate where chemical weapons or clouds and vapours might land. So at the moment it's only about 2 or 3 meters a second, and yeah, you can see which direction it's going in. I assume it's where that sort of big counterweight needle is going here, the direction it's blowing, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's sort of an interesting item. It's one of those things I think most people, like with weather vanes, wouldn't have much use for, but it's quite an interesting old sort of Cold War piece of kit if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, if I can find somewhere to mount it where it's slightly over the height of the fence, but not in a position where it's going to fall over and do something, you know, do some damage, but mount. But currently I have to have a think where I can do that. But yeah, very simple as you can see. It's just literally a hinging bit of metal with sort of some counterweights on it and the compass bit underneath. Now this isn't attached that properly, so I won't leave it there, but you can see there with the compass underneath sort of how it's meant to operate when you've got it at height. Obviously where it's on that pole it's much higher than the actual fences of the garden, so it should pick up the wind properly. Sounds like the police helicopter's out again, but as you can see it's quite simple how it works. I don't know if it's tilted slightly at an angle having it on there, which might upset the reading slightly, but as you can see, it seems to work absolutely fine for what it is.